lower your expectations. It's a very interesting story I have to share with you of something that actually happened to me. My name is Christine Barrett. I'm a registered nurse, social media and marketing consultant for health and wellness professionals with my business, Time to Social Media. So you might have found that opening a little intriguing as lower your expectations. Let me bring you into my story. I was out on a weekend with a large group of people. We were having a big celebration, and we had been out and were going to dine at a local restaurant and went into the restaurant. We had a real good vibe going. Everybody was happy. Everybody's in a great mood. And as they're pushing tables together for us and getting us organized and everything, the manager walks over to the table and kind of does this. Yeah, okay. He said, "Can I have y'all's attention? If you would just lower your expectations." He said, just for your dining experience, just lower your expectations. And we all, came to a hush. We were all looking at each other like, what does that mean? That is so bizarre. And he walks off. And so conversation starts amongst ourselves, obviously, for what exactly does that mean? Does it mean don't be so happy because you're going to get a meal that sucks? I don't even know why you're dining here. All kinds of things went through our heads, and it was just a strange delivery of a strange request. Lower your expectations. So after we all kind of got settled in and our waitress finally came around to the table, we were like, "Hey, what's up? That's just so weird." So like, your manager came over here and said, lower your expectations. What exactly does that mean? Well, it turns out that they had had a very rough day. Some of their deliveries didn't come in, so they didn't have certain menu items available. They were short-staffed. They were behind. They didn't have people to bus tables. It was all these things happening. But I found it very interesting that the manager chose to use those words, lower your expectations. And so I'm wondering, has anybody ever been told to lower their expectations about an experience or something that you were doing? I had actually never had anybody say that to me before or since. So I'm wondering what I'm talking about here, and what my segue is into your messaging. Are you talking clearly through your marketing, your social media, for what you want, what you do, the people you serve and how you serve them? Because that type of messaging was just bizarre, and it put a damper actually on our whole meal and our whole experience there, because that was brought to our attention at the forefront. So what would have been a better way to say that? If the manager felt to come over, just say, "Hey guys, I see you're in a great mood today. You must be celebrating something. What's going on? Unfortunately, we're a little short-staffed today. We had a food truck that didn't show up. Some of our menu is a little bit smaller than it used to be, but we're going to do our best to accommodate you and keep this great energy going." I think that would have been a much more appropriate way to keep the momentum going with a very happy group of people. And when people are happy, if you tell them things in a way that they all understand, they're like, "Oh, well, that's cool. I'll just have another drink. We'll just have a longer conversation. We'll just enjoy this time a little bit longer than we anticipated." So again, when you're messaging and you're talking about what you provide and who you provide it to, is your messaging going to be one that's going to light people up and invite them in, or it's going to be something where they say, "I'm not so sure what she's talking about, and I'm kind of off-put by the whole thing"? So just kind of think about that for a minute, and how that you message, because even myself too, I've had to change my messaging, my delivery, had to change the different services I provide, and really hone in on something that's very specific to health and wellness professionals. So tell me in the description below, anything weird ever happened like that to you when you were out with a group or even out by yourself, that just kind of rubbed you the wrong way or made you question for even being there, or wonder? It just makes you wonder. So I'm just interested to hear. So drop a comment below and let me know what your feelings are on that. And if you need help with your marketing message and attracting your ideal client, I can certainly help you with that. My name is Christine Barrett. I'm a registered nurse and a social media and marketing consultant